Are we live?
We're live! Welcome to Grawlix Nights. This is Melanie. Melanie. You can't tell maybe because I'm being protective, but it's me. And my co-host is the lovely Savannah. Hello, Savannah.
Hi, everyone.
Do you know her from the comments? Now have her in the show. Okay.
Right.
So we took over today. And today yes. So what you been watching, Savannah?
Oh, there's been a few of them. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to share it right now. Give me a second. I can't do two things at once.
You're not a multitasker?
Well, normally I am, but I'm a little bit,
I feel like Aquaman, is that what his name? No. Merman, whatever, the superhero guy from SpongeBob with the big starfish on his face.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? You didn't watch SpongeBob ever? I did. I didn't want to necessarily, but I did. But, sometimes you get them to watch Avatar, the entire thing in like a sitting because you want to. And sometimes you have to watch some SpongeBob. Or, Wonder Pets or whatever the current running show is. Dora for a long time. Okay. Sorry, boring. So what you been watching?
I'm sure. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
I'm saying words already.
My face. I'm gonna be my face all big up in here.
Okay. All right. I shared it. It's done shared. Okay. So what I've been watching. I started watching a few of them. One's called Fear City, and it's about the mob in New York City in the 70s. And basically they run amok. And that's basically what I'm at. And they're just, the police are just now starting to like investigate them in the show. So I'm only just a few episodes in, but it's interesting. Mm-hmm. And then, I don't know. I like it, but I like some of that mob stuff,
Yeah, me too. I like, what's that? I can't remember the names of anything, but you know what I like. The mob stuff.
Mob stuff.
Well, I haven't really been watching anything besides more Doom Patrol. But that's it. But we've been busy. So.
I know. We went camping.
We did. We went camping. And right before that, I got me a new tattoo. Oh, me and my sisters. Oh, I can't get it in there. Whatever, it's there. It just says sisters, and it's got some little hearts. But that was fun. Oh. Who doesn't love an impromptu tattoo?
Yeah. No, I'm about due for one.
Yeah.
I got a few. The other thing I started, but I haven't finished yet, and I'm going to keep watching it, is I kind of follow politics a bit. So, anytime Netflix comes out with something interesting and in that genre or whatever, I watch it. The one I'm watching right now is called Get Me Roger Stone. So far, I think I'm only like 2 or 3 episodes in. So far, they're just talking about like how he came to power and like how they, how he became who he was. So that's so far interesting, but I watch kind of some boring stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds really boring to me.
Yeah. The other thing I watched, it was recommended to me, is called The Devil's Carnival, and there's 1 and 2, and it's on Amazon, and it's a musical about like heaven and hell and how people get there and stuff. And I don't know, I like it. It's pretty good. So,
and how people get there? Like,
yeah,
like either a stairway or a highway?
exactly.
Okay. Anything else?
I watched Palm Springs. Don't watch any previews for it. Just watch it. It's on Hulu. That's what I'm going to say. You should watch it. It's really good. It's funny and it's sad. And there's I don't know his name. It's the actor from Spider-Man, and he was the news guy. The first Spider-Man's with Tobey Maguire. He was the news guy that yelled all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember that actor's name. Yes, Paul, Trial by Media is really good, but I haven't been able to finish it because I'm just getting angry by it.
I can't even see none of that.
Well, I have it going on my phone next to me. So I can see the comments as they.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyways.
I'm kind of a nervous Nelly.
Stop being a nervous Nelly. There's nothing to nervous about.
It's fine.
I'm just going to delete this.
But yeah, you're talking about Doom Patrol. I still can't get HBO Max. And I'm going to have to cancel HBO and then just purchase it through my PlayStation. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's like something that would make me not want it almost, except that HBO has really good shows. So you have to kind of for certain things.
I know. And I want to see these Looney.
Yeah. Plus, dude, I saw a statistic not long ago about those Game of Thrones, and the percentage of people that saw it because they paid the HBO subscription, and the amount of people that saw it illegally was crazy. So many people illegally watched it. It's dwarfed the amount of people that actually have pay a subscription. It was crazy. I was like, okay, well, I kind of get maybe a little bit why they're all, against piracy, if that's the case, But
institutional oppression class, Jesse? Oh my, that does not sound like fun.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch. Huh? Whoa?
I don't know what you're saying.
Sorry. Okay, so do you want to do some news then?
Sure. I was gonna go through a list of movies and TV shows I suggest because I don't ever get to be on here.
Yes. Well, do it, my friend. Suggest away.
Right. Obviously, I want What We Do in the Shadows, which is on Hulu. I think everyone should watch it, no matter what. I think it's great. Mm-hmm. Did you and Randy finish it all?
Wait, what was it?
What We Do in the Shadows.
Well, we're caught up. Yeah, we're caught up to it.
Okay. Jesse, did you ever finish What We Do in the Shadows? His comments were delayed. The other thing I recommend is the IT Crowd. It's on Amazon, but I saw it was on Netflix too, so I don't know if it's switched. It was on Amazon, and now I don't know. It's on Netflix. It's great. I love it. It's got the Irish guy from Bridesmaids on it.
Bridesmaids.
And it's hilarious. The movie Bridesmaids? With what's her butt? Where she
I would say it's got the boyfriend guy from what's that zombie movie with Simon Pegg from that one? You know?
That's not the IT crowd. That's Black's Books. But this is Black's Books is on the list because it's on Amazon.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's got the. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm jumping.
Yeah.
I'm jumping ahead. My bad.
Yeah. No. And Black's Books is great. It's about 3 drunks, 3 winos, and one of them owns a bookstore and the other one works there. And the lady character used to own a store next door, but
That's a spoiler, I think. But yeah, it's a.
What's a spoiler? Oh, it is a spoiler. Sorry.
Yeah, why would you do that? Anyway, so I've seen a few episodes of that too, and that was pretty good. And yeah, it's got the boyfriend guy from Shaun of the Dead. I remembered it.
Yes. The boyfriend that's jealous of Liz.
Yeah.
Bye. Another show I recommend is Luther. It's a disgruntled police officer, and he's angry, but he's really good, so they don't ever get rid of him. And this serial killer chick, and it's I don't know. I think it's great. I think everyone should watch it. It's Idris Elba is in it. I never know if I'm saying his name properly.
Is it what is it called? A loose cannon. Yeah, is he a loose cannon cop that doesn't play by the rules?
Of course.
Okay.
Every cop knows a loose cannon who doesn't follow the rules. Yeah. Everyone. Let's see. Another one is Hunters. It's on Amazon. It's about these Jewish hunters that figure out that a bunch of Nazis came over to the States right after the war. And it's really good. It's really violent. I think it's Al Pacino in there. And then there's like a bunch of other people, and it's a really good watch. It's really violent. The Hunters is good on Amazon. The other one is there's this I can't find it on any streaming service, but years ago, way back when, I watched this show called Life on Mars. There's a UK version and there's a US version. I watched the US version. But basically, this guy gets hit by a car, and while he's hit by a car, the song by David Bowie is Life on Mars. Playing, and he goes back to like 1972, and he's a cop in 1972, and he has to like solve all this stuff in order to get back to his time. Is it Quantum? Is
it Quantum Leap like?
Hi, Clara. No, not at all.
So he's still himself. Only he's
still himself.
Okay,
but it's just 1972. Okay. So I think it's 72. It could be 58. There's like hippie stuff, but I feel like some of those shows kind of lose, the difference in years in like a 5-year period. There's probably,
Yeah.
So, you're right. The other show I recommend is The Boys on Amazon, and I think it's Elizabeth Shue on there. I thought it was, and maybe I'm getting confused, but it's basically how superheroes or people with special powers like the MCU, it's how they would behave if they were real life. It's basically the superheroes are a bunch of jerks and do jerky things. No, Jesse, he's not Scott Bakula.
I love Scott Bakula.
I know you had a crush on him when we were kids, and
I did. Weird. It is weird. He's way old, but but I like him.
It's not as weird as my weird crush. So
So
my weird crush is William.
We all have those weird things, right? Right?
I know. Yes. Okay. It is Elizabeth Shue, and Jesse does like The Boys. They were just renewed. Oh, I said that I have a weird crush on William Dafoe. I don't know why. He's so creepy. But I'm like, yeah.
He's like he's got a very good face for like he's got like a Jim Carrey face except for scary stuff.
Yes,
yeah,
he does. I like him. I think he's a great actor. I think he's interesting. I think he's articulate. I like him.
Okay, I accept it.
Yeah. Speaking of The Boys, going back to that, The Boys were renewed for a third season, and I'm really excited about it because season 2 comes out on September 4th, and I'll binge that in a weekend. So The Boys is it's a great show. What are you doing, Melanie?
I just feel
like going okay.
I just wanted to contribute.
Okay.
So what's next?
That's it. All I got for like shows that I recommend.
You got more, I'm sure, but we can run into them.
Yeah, we'll run into them after the chat.
Yeah. So I guess we'll do some news then, maybe, huh?
Yeah.
Keep it
yes, Letterkenny is a great show. That is a hard yes. Letterkenny is great, Randy. That's a Randy Honeycutt, not Randy. Your Melanie's Randy.
Okay.
Have you watched Letterkenny, Melanie?
No, I don't know what it is. Tell me about these.
Oh, it's Canadian. Letterkenny is Hulu, and it's about rural Canada, and it's hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's really. You should. It's on Hulu.
Okay. I'll put it on my list. Randy, add that to my list.
Randy, add Letterkenny to your guys' list. Not Randy Honeycutt.
Yeah. Although, I don't mind. I might call Randy Honeycutt sometime. I'm like, hey, Randy, give me a Honeycutt.
I know. I like that last name. Good last name.
It is a good last name. Good job. Good job on being born with a good last name. Okay. So, let's see. What can we talk about now? Okay,
Hold on. I want to know why Letterkenny makes Holly actively angry. I need an explanation on that one. Apparently she was very vulgar about it.
Yeah. Well, that's a comment that might have to flash.
That'll be for later.
Yeah. So I'm gonna jump to the second thing that I had on the news list because we had been talking a second ago about Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
And if you like Shaun of the Dead, then perhaps you shall like this new comedy called Truth Seekers. It's got Simon Pegg.
I read about that. Yes, I read about that.
It's Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. And they're I think where are they supposed to be? Like
Clara.
Somebody that would come in your house, like a pipe fitter or a plumber, I don't know, something. HVAC guys, I think maybe. And then paranormal things ensue. I think it's gonna be I think it might be kind of making fun of ghost hunters because those guys were originally
I thought they talked about because I just basically read Deadline that they talked about like they were making fun of ghost adventurers. It's
the same stuff basically. All of those shows are really similar.
I don't watch any of it. I did years ago when I was like, oh, maybe it'll be good. And then like I binge watched it because there was nothing else to do in my life at that point. So yeah. And then I've never watched it again.
Nothing really happens, and the few times that it did, I didn't watch that episode. So I will just instead I'll go onto the YouTubes or something and be like highlights of the scariest stuff. And I'm like, oh, that chair moved. I saw it, you know?
All right. Oh my God, did you see that? That's crazy.
I did see the chair move. It was crazy. Explain that. Life.
What?
I said, explain that, life. How did that chair move?
Oh man. We've had our fair share of experiences there in that house that you're in right now.
Yeah, it's true. I do still. That one time my dad
yeah.
I mean, who is such a like the most skeptical person you would ever meet. One time he got trashed, right? He got trashed and he came downstairs and he's like, why are you guys leaving me alone in this haunted house? He's like, I've been trying to get out of here for days. I'm like, what? And I'm like, but at least he admitted that it was haunted, right?
Yeah. No, he admitted it because it is.
Yeah.
That house has scared me. That house scared Christina. That house scared you. That house has scared everybody.
It's a scary sometimes. It does weird things.
I fall asleep till the fucking dead cat comes on your bed and lays down.
The ghost cat, not the dead cat. There's a difference. It's not a zombie cat. It's a ghost cat.
It does. It's so weird. And okay, so I stayed over there last summer for like a week in between. I was like moving from one place to the next, you know? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to explain it to the viewers. And so I just like brought my mattress in a room and was like, okay, threw my mattress down and was like, okay, I'll sleep here for like a week. It's fine. And the mattress on the floor, it felt like a cat jumped on it and laid down. And then I could fall asleep, and I did it every night. And I was like, home.
Yeah, it's
like the best sleep I've had in like a long time.
Dude, I've had some weird experiences too. Not with the house even, but like in life. Like I had some crazy dreams, and when I was younger, when I was little, even, and like I died. I like straight died in my dreams, so it doesn't kill you because I'd done it. And I woke up and I was like, oh my God, that was the most like restful, relaxing sleep I've ever had. And I'm so energized. And it was like weird, but it only happened like 2 or 3 times. But every time it happened, I woke up and I felt freaking great. So if you die in your dreams, it's not a bad thing necessarily.
Right. That reminds me of that Mandala Effect.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Mandala Effect. What was the name of the Shaq movie that came out in like the 90s? I thought it was Shazam, but then this movie here recently came out and that was called Shazam. So what was that movie called? Somebody was like, oh, Shazam came out. And I was like, oh, well, didn't that already come out when I was a kid with Shaq?
Was that called Shazam? Hold on. Shazam.
I don't know.
With Shaq. But that's one of those things like a Berenstain Bear thing. And that one was called Kazam, it looks like. Kaz.
It was Shazam.
Well, it says Kazam. But it says Kazam. Well, I didn't think it was the Berenstain Bears, but it is. And there's other things too. There's several other things. And apparently there's, I don't know, somebody was showing me this thing of like body parts that's moved or different. And I'm like, yeah, that is weird. I thought your kidneys were a little lower. I didn't think they were up on your rib cage, but whatever. Okay. Bodies are weird like that.
I knew that your kidneys were up in your rib cage because a friend of mine gets kidney stones and he calls them his cock rocks.
Gross. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, no, he's intentionally gross.
That's well, he's doing a good job. Let's move
I know.
on.
Move on from the cock rocks.
Yeah, so wait, from that, we should move to maybe
James Cameron's about the delays in the releasing of the 5 sequels of Avatar.
What?
What?
5 sequels?
There's going to be 5 sequels of Avatar.
I didn't realize that. Jesus, why so many?
Ugh, I don't know.
Because they can make
I didn't
money.
even watch the...
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising. I watched it. It was kind of boring.
I was like, ooh, that's too long. Let me watch a whole season of hour-long fucking shows for 10 hours.
I like sci-fi a lot, and especially like Enemy Mine. I remember that. That was a great movie. I like alien movies, and I like movies where they integrate people into it and whatever, into their society. Like that guy, it's a weird thing, and I don't trust it anyway. But it was freaking boring. I mean, there was war and stuff, and it's still boring. That's just boring, right? So why are they?
I'm probably not going to watch
it. It looked pretty, but it wasn't that great. Okay, that's my opinion.
No.
Oh, and yeah, Mulan. Mulan's being delayed.
That's sad. I was kind of excited for that one.
Yeah, that's one of the few that. And it's one of the one. Well, I mean, I guess the little dragon guy, but besides, and maybe the cricket. Okay, so besides those two, it's mostly people, so it's a good one to translate over into people world.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a bunch of other stuff. Tenet, which was supposed to open in theaters, like be the first one, that got pushed back too. I know.
What?
Tenet. Yeah, it's a movie.
David.
No, it's a movie.
Oh.
Yes, Jesse. That is also one of our news topics. Bill and Ted Face the Music is going to be coming out. Here. Wait, can we Randall? Can we put a picture of it up? That was me being.
Don't do anything copyright. Don't do anything copyright.
Well, just a picture. It don't have to be the dang trailer.
No, don't do it.
Fine.
Don't get in trouble.
Fine, whatever. So, anyway, that's coming out. That's exciting. I don't even know. Hold on, let me see if I can find the link for it to see when. Unless somebody already knows, because I'm sure somebody does.
Oh, we got a movie.
What?
We got a picture. We got a picture. We got a picture. We got a picture.
Yep. So that's coming out, and that's exciting.
God, those guys look so old.
They are old.
Everybody said Reeves doesn't age, but man, he has aged.
Yeah.
Not in a way. Not in a bad way. That's a good-looking man, but not in a bad way.
What is this?
I haven't watched the trailer, Jesse. I'm sorry.
What's this one? Are those their children?
Maybe the kids that are going to...
Oh, it's that one chick from what is Happy Death Day, right? Or no, the babysitter one. She's from the babysitter one. My bad. I'm mixing up my crap. I mean, they're not crappy. They're good.
I was getting married and the family's all trying to kill each other.
Yeah, she's from that too. That we just watched that one actually recently.
I haven't watched that one. I want to. Oh, it's their daughters. Okay, yeah. Yes. Okay. Makes sense.
Yep.
I need to probably watch some trailers and rewatch the movies because I'm going to be honest, I haven't watched those movies since I was a kid.
Yeah. Well, that's fine.
It was a little before my time.
Do you remember?
I don't remember when they...
Do you remember what station is?
No.
Okay, well then, yeah, you do. Okay, so
Station.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Nothing. So we're all super excited for that, and you should be too, because it's just the greatest thing that ever was. Woo. Oh, Sharon.
Oh no, I'm alone. That's scary.
Oh no, you're fine. You're here. Wait.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons.
Okay, what do we got?
Say hi to Randy. Hey, Randy.
Hey, beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. So, what else? Can I open this? I want to read it.
Open it. Tell me all about it.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta read for a minute.
This is boring.
Okay.
Okay. Recently I watched Dr. Sleep, and I think everyone should watch Dr. Sleep because I thought it was fantastic.
You did watch it? Did you love it?
I loved it. I watched the theatrical version on HBO, and then a friend of mine sent me the director's cut, which is supposed to be a half hours long. I have not watched that yet, so I plan on watching that, but I have to get some free time, and I haven't had free time because I went camping and got sunburned. Did you get sunburned?
No, I mean, nothing peeled. It was red and then it turned brown.
Okay.
You know how I do?
Yeah, I know. It sucks. I just burn, and then it goes away.
That's because you're so European, and I am slightly native.
Oh! I took one of those DNA tests.
I know.
Whole life. Danish. You're Danish, blah, 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 blah. Family's been collecting these Christmas Danish royal plates since like the 1800s. They get one every year, right? We're not Danish. Not even a little bit.
I thought you were a little bit.
Nope. You ready? I am British, Irish, and the big one, Jewish.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit like, I guess I didn't realize Jewish was a race. I thought it was just a religion. So I don't know. I still need to do some reading on it. I just found out about it and was like, oh, I'm Jewish. Oh, okay. That's cool. And it would have came from my mother's side, so apparently that matters too.
Yeah. I guess.
Apparently your only Jewish would come from your side.
It's like 50 or 60. It's like $60.
It was $100.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got a fancy one, huh?
It might be cheaper elsewhere. I don't think I got a fancy one, but it was I bought it off Amazon because I buy everything off Amazon.
Yeah. I want to try it sometime. Mm-hmm. Just to see. Just to
do it.
Just to prove to either myself or my family things.
Right? I'm not a pastry, Paul.
Okay. So I can't read that, so I'm gonna not do it. Wait.
I wish it would show me who's actually watching.
Nope, they won't tell you. I don't know. Actually, they might.
I just took a DNA test. It turns out I'm 100% Danish. You are?
Who is?
Fucking dang. Jesse.
Really? That's kind of surprising too.
Yeah. So Jesse's actually what my family thought I was. And I'm British, Irish, and Jewish.
Yep. Okay. So And this next one, I did get a headline, but it's not, we don't really need to do the headline. I just wanted to, in general, kind of talk about it because it's not just it's not just New York Times. It's like a lot of different companies and such are starting to invest a lot in podcasts. And I find this kind of fascinating because we do a podcast and whatnot. But I'm like, is it because...
He's not English. He's talking about that stupid Lizzo song.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, you would. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
I can't cuss. I really want to cuss.
Nope, you can't. Ha ha.
Yeah.
So
I guess.
So how do we get some of that money that everybody's investing is what I want to know. Everybody's investing in podcasts. If you're spending money on some podcasts, we have a nice long lineage.
Okay. Where do they go and donate money? Wow. English, Scottish, Germanic. The Romans called them the Germans. Germanic.
Ger.
Ger.
I believe I am Scottish. But I haven't taken a test yet either.
Take one.
Okay. But my dad's family's supposedly very, very mixed. Like there's just a splattering from everywhere.
Like, wow, we'll take one of each.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom's family, on the other hand, is like supposedly, again, I won't know until I take the test to find out. I feel so unsure of myself.
Yeah. Randy, there's already ads in these podcasts, though. There's just not in this one because these guys have many money. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, there's ads
every week. I watch you guys every week.
Listen, there is. It says listen on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and Google Podcasts. That's us endorsing them when they're endorsing us or something. I don't know. I kind of trailed off there because I didn't know what I was talking about. So let's move on.
Oh man. Oh, your first podcast experience?
Oh well, holy crap! It's better.
Welcome to the world of podcasting.
Yeah.
I was on a podcast years and years and years ago. Sometimes you can find stickers around town of our old podcast. It's a guy like throwing up and coming out his backside as well. He's having diarrhea and he's throwing up. And underneath it, it's a sticker and it just says Scurvy Cast. And you can find them around town. I know you can still find one on the window at the Crescent Moon. But yeah, so that was my first experience into podcasting and then like actually doing it myself. Otherwise, I've been listening to podcasts since, I mostly listened to political podcasts like at first and stuff. And that started maybe like 06, 07, maybe 08 is when I started listening to stuff.
I still don't listen to podcasts. And no, I don't listen to no damn podcasts. I got time for that.
You can listen to it on the way to and from work. It's great.
Yeah, but I have been podcasting myself though for like 6 years. Is that what it is, or maybe longer? I don't know. At least 6 years.
Yeah, you guys have been at this for a while. And it's only
Yeah.
recently that I started probably, I don't know, last 6 months or so that I've been like watching on a weekly basis. You guys had the stuff during the day and I can't.
And for years before that, we had you had to kind of, I guess, go and look for it a little more.
Yeah.
But we have that if you want to go back and listen to it. There's lots of it. And we also have the GCU, which is fun.
I know that I've been like, that's really interesting. I want to listen to some of that stuff.
You know what I was talking to Randy about? I had a dream. Dream that you and I were the hosts for the next season or whichever season of GCU, but it was
a whole season. That's scary.
Really dumb. And it was called GCU Go Girl. And I was like,
yes.
Girl.
That's great. That's
I love it. You know what? Actually, I did podcast before Grawlix because we did that. What is that thing? We did something Saturday morning podcast. We did that for a while. I just remember that I got in trouble for a Superman rant that I did. Or was that Saturday morning podcast? Thank you, baby.
Why would you get in trouble for it? So you were expressing your opinion about Spider-Man and you got in trouble?
No, Superman.
Who did you get in trouble with?
The public.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Angry.
I'm just saying. No, it was a strong opinion, and I made some very rude assumptions, maybe. And I went on and on and on about it too. So,
I had a YouTube channel years ago. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't.
Oh, I had a YouTube channel, and it was like the song of the week or some shit like that. And I was just like, listen to this song. It's great. It wasn't that great. I did it for like 10 episodes or whatever. And then that was it. And I talked about one of the episodes so Fleetwood Mac was a band before Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham, and with Peter Green and Jeremy Spencer, and it was a blues band, like a legitimate blues band. And they did the song, the song Black Magic Woman by Santana?
Yeah.
Well, it was written by Peter Green, which was Fleetwood Mac, so it's a Fleetwood Mac song. And
okay.
And what's their name? Judas Priest. Judas Priest did a cover of Green Manalishi, which was also a Fleetwood Mac song. But it's before Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham. But I got in trouble on my YouTube channel because I said, okay, we're going to listen to Fleetwood Mac. And I'm not talking about the goat Fleetwood Mac, because apparently you're not supposed to call Stevie Nicks a goat, because even though I think she's talented, I like her, but she does sound like a goat when she goes, when in her singing. I can't sing, but it sounds like a goat to me.
Yeah, and South Park also.
They did an episode on that. I'm not caught up on South Park, but I might need to see that.
Yeah, she was a goat.
Makes sense.
Yep. So yeah, it's funny.
It is.
Are we
what?
Awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're awesome. So
before this podcast, even.
We're awesome all the time. So do you have anything else to talk about?
I was just going to bring up some of the stuff that we talked about last week. Last week you guys were talking about Missy as the master.
I wasn't here for last week. I don't even know what you guys talked about because I don't listen to the show.
You didn't even go back and watch it?
Oh, I don't know.
What?
Because I don't do that.
You totally should.
No, because okay, how often do you sit there and tell me a long story that I actually pay attention to you?
Well, I always thought you were paying attention to me.
Oh, oops. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so let's pretend that I did.
I'm mad now.
Come on, you know I totally zone out all the time. Or like when I'm reading.
I'll do it to you too, but I make it obvious that I'm not listening.
Yeah, me too. My eyes go blank.
Like,
I get that far off stare. You know it. Come on.
I just start blinking a lot.
I don't. I'm like. So yeah. Anyway, let's pretend like I didn't listen to last episode, because maybe the listener didn't either. So what are we talking about?
Missy is an amazing master, is all.
Oh, I like Missy as a master too, and
David Tennant's master. I don't know his name. He did this show. Here's another show I suggest. It's on Amazon. It's called White Dragon. Guy's wife is murdered. He goes to China to figure out. First episode, you figure out he may not be the only husband. It's great. It's called White Dragon, and it's really good.
Is it because he's a white guy in Asia? Is that why it's called White Dragon?
No, because the lady he married was white.
Oh, is he white?
Yeah, he's white. Because it's the Tennant's master. John Sim. John Sim is an amazing actor. But he did this show called White Dragon. It's on Amazon. It's one season. It finishes it up right at the end because it's a BBC show, and it's really good. And I recommend everyone watch it because I watched it, and yes, she does, Randy Honeycutt. I'm just gonna say your last name instead of saying the whole name. But yes, Honeycutt. It is a double life. She leads a double life, and she gets murdered, or she dies she doesn't get murdered. She dies in a car accident or something. And the British husband has to go to China to get her, and all kinds of stuff, crazy stuff happens. And it's really, really good. And the whole show, you sit down to watch it and you're like, okay, I'll watch an episode, and you end up watching the whole thing in one sitting.
Okay.
Am I moving too much for a podcast? I don't know.
No. What are you talking about? Am I?
No, I thought you were making fun of me with this.
No, yeah. I don't. See, there's a reason that I usually don't show myself. And it's because I'm like, you know.
I always wondered, why doesn't she show her face? Should I not be showing my face? Should I just be like some character?
I have self-esteem issues.
Mm-hmm.
And my room is messy. And what?
Were you just zoning out?
No.
When I was talking about White Dragon.
No, not there.
God damn it.
I love you so much. Oh.
No, you don't.
I do.
I just want you to listen to me.
I listen. Some of it.
Apparently.
Okay, no. I was listening.
Okay.
Sometimes you lose me, that's all. But it's okay, because we come back. And we're back. See, we're back now. Centered on the show. So what were we talking about, though? Last episode. Oh, we already did that. Okay, anything else from last episode I need to know about?
I don't want to hear about Snyder anymore.
You don't want to talk about him?
I don't want to hear about him anymore.
I don't want to talk about him anymore. So I think that works out right for me.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know who the guy is. I don't know why he's so special. Okay, Joss Whedon was a jerk, but I don't care.
Joss Whedon's a jerk, but he seems like such a nice guy.
No, apparently it wasn't. They were all going on about how he's not a nice guy and how.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. That's one of those people that. Well, it's the opposite because a lot of times I think they're probably a jerk, but they're actually a nice guy. And in this case, it seems like he's a nice guy, but I guess he's a jerk. That sucks.
I know.
I hate when that happens.
About celebrities that we think are jerks, but are probably not jerks at all.
Yeah.
We're jerks.
Yeah.
So
look at that judgmental word. Sorry, that was somebody else's famous line.
No more Snyder cuts. I don't want to know about it. No. Shut up. That's from your family.
We can.
I brought it up, Paul. What? I'll get him to quit talking about it.
But now we're talking about it. So we can just be like my family and be like, I choose to believe that is not true.
Yeah, but then Rob Snyder, I don't know. No, Rob Snyder. Bad acting there. How did that guy get famous? Whoa, making a copy.
It's a series of blowjobs.
I'm imagining so.
That's how it works. Okay.
So I was trying to look up news for this episode, like entertainment news, and all I come across is all I could come across is celebrity gossip.
Yeah.
And apparently this is old news, but it's new news to me.
What's this?
Katy Perry's having Orlando Bloom's baby.
Yep. Which is news to me too because I totally don't follow any celebrity news really.
Neither do I. I'm like, I just figured out that Evan Rachel Wood is not married to Marilyn Manson anymore.
I don't even know who Evan Rachel Wood is.
It's the girl from Westworld. It's Dolores.
The little girl?
No, Dolores from Westworld.
Oh, is that who she is?
And
okay, well, I didn't know she was ever married to Marilyn Manson in the first place.
Yeah, well, she was one of the girls from that movie 13. Do you remember that movie 13? I like that movie.
13. I don't know that I saw that movie 13.
Yeah. Yes, Orlando Bloom's still a person. He's living on that Lord of the Rings money. Who's a lesbian now? Katy Perry? What?
Well,
are all women a little bit lesbian?
Maybe.
Katy Perry's dating a girl? I thought she was dating... Oh, Evan Rachel Wood is dating a girl?
Well, Orlando Bloom, I mean, you could probably still be a lesbian and date a little Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
So.
Most definitely.
He was married to Rose McGowan. I remember that. That was long ago.
But they got divorced, and I knew he went on to marry Evan Rachel Wood, and I was like, she's super young.
Dude, I don't even pay attention to celebrity marriages because they are so short and they mix with each other all the time, and I don't even know. How many people has? I don't know. Name a celebrity. They probably had like 5 or 6 celebrity marriages, and I really don't care about any of them, to tell you the truth, because they're boring. Because in real life, they're just people, and people are boring.
Yes. Stop it with that Snyder stuff.
So it's I'm good. Are you good?
I'm good.
I think we're good. We're good for today. That's all you get.
Yeah, because we're not as funny as Randy and Jesse. So stay tuned next week for Randy and Jesse and Melanie.
Yeah. We'll be back to the norm, I think.
I'm going to be in the comments because that's where I belong.
And I'll be here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always am. Like I will be.
Hey, Melanie, what should we be amazed about?
Oh. Hold on and I'll check and see.
I'm sorry, it's your episode. You don't have to do that segment.
No, it's good because I like it. I like that segment. Give me a second and I'll find something to be amazed by in my thing.
Ooh.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm
Here's
sorry.
one. Go ahead.
I don't know if you guys can see me in the little window down there, but it was very hard not to break in more than I just did. This whole thing.
You can break in.
No, that's it. I'm done. Bye,
No.
everybody.
Oh.
This is insane to me, but of course it makes perfect sense. So here's something you can be amazed by. Humans, with our day-to-day living and traveling and construction and all the things we do, make noise. And thanks to global lockdowns due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the world is experiencing the most dramatic reduction in the background hum of high-frequency seismic noise. It's the most dramatic reduction ever in recorded history. So that's crazy. Like the Earth is quieter, is humming less because we're not out doing a bunch of crap. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. That just makes me want to make the joke of, we are the poison.
Well, we are.
I know. But it's always the joke of, but we are the poison. And it's like some picture from a fucking video game. I keep cussing, I'm sorry.
That's okay. We all know how it feels. Okay, we're done.
Okay.